Hi guys, welcome to another Inkscape video tutorial in which we are going to learn how we can create, modify different kind of ellipses, circles, arcs and slices. And you can see here into our toolbox, we have a special tool to create arcs, ellipses, slices and circles. So one option is you can just go into this tool by clicking here to this specific tool, or another option is what you can do is there is a short key. You can just hit E key on your keyboard and then in this way you are gonna go into ellipses tool. And then what you can do is you can just drag your cursor and then you can create different kind of ellipses. Or there is another option. If you want to create your starting point, if you want to bring your starting point into the center of the ellipse, then what you can do is you can hold shift and then you can just start your dragging your cursor and then you can create your ellipse. I had started from here, so that's why my starting point is here. Okay, there is another option like rectangle tool, which we already saw in the previous video. If I want to hold the control on my keyboard and then I want to drag my mouse into the diagonal side. So in that way, what I can do is I can create a perfect circle, as you can see here. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video where you can find my course link in which I have over 10 hours of videos in which I explain each and every command in a detailed way. Thank you. Okay, so there is another interesting thing. If I'm gonna hold the Alt key on my keyboard and then if I'm gonna drag, so you can see my cursor is at the end of the circle or ellipse, as you can see here. And if I'm gonna just release my Alt key and then I'm gonna drag any circle ellipse, you can see my cursor is way ahead than the round of the ending edge of the ellipse or circle. So because in this way it's gonna hold the bounded box, and if I'm gonna hold the Alt key, then it's gonna hold the corner of circle or ellipse. Okay, so what I want to do is, let's say I want to just create a circle here, and then after releasing the mouse, my circle or my ellipse is here, and then you are gonna see there are different kind of controls you would have. These two kind of control, which is the first one is the square control. You can hold the square and then you can change the shapes, whatever. Same with this side. Or another handle, which is a circle handle, as you can see. So if I'm gonna hold this circle handle and then I'm gonna drag my mouse inside of the ellipse or circle, as you can see inside of this, then I'm gonna have an arc, as you can see here. And if I'm going to hold again that circle handle and then I'm going to drag my cursor outside of the circle, outside, in this way I'm going to get a slice. Let's say we are going to drop here, and then we have a different kind of controls here into our control tools. So you can see I can switch between different tools. Right now I'm here, switch to slice. If I'm going to move arc, so it's already changed. If I'm going to go back in this way, I can just go back and then I can create chord, or if I want to create a whole ellipse, I can just click this. So in this way, what I can do is I can control different shapes. Okay, there is another thing. If I want to create a half circle, or if I want to create some specific angle, like I want to start my arc or my circle from some specific angle and move it till the next point. For example, I want to create a half circle. So I would provide here starting angle 180 degree and end angle 0, end is 0. And now if I'm gonna drop, I'm gonna drag my cursor, it's gonna draw a half circle, as you can see here. Or if I'm gonna select and then I'm gonna change my values, let's say again I'm gonna write 180, so it's gonna move to the half circle. And there is another important thing which you need to keep in mind. Whatever the values you are gonna change here, they are gonna be saved to your default values. Right now, if I'm gonna draw a few more things, it's gonna all the time it's gonna draw a half circle, because these values are gonna be selected as a default value. So you need to change the value. One option is this, or there is another option. You can go into the preferences and then you can change from there. So for example, I'm gonna go into the ellipses. I am gonna double click on this tool and then into the shapes under ellipses, you can see there is an option. I can choose the formatting last use style, whatever the style I used last, or what I can do is I can choose this tool's own style. So I can choose both option, whatever the option I want. So then I can just cross this option. Okay, so in this way what we can do is we can create different kind of ellipses, circles, arcs, shapes, then we can modify them, then we can play with their handles, controls and much more. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then don't forget to check the course link in the description. Thank you.